Hey team, welcome to my playthrough of The Veilguard. I'm so excited to share this playthrough with you guys, but before we get started, I just needed to talk through a couple of things. So, this is my first time recording myself play through a video game, and as such, there were just a couple hiccups, including some mic issues, me needing to adjust my camera a lot, and me losing a good amount of footage from my first day playing through the game. So I do have footage of, me playing through the first part of the game. So I will be able to share that. And I'll just kind of drop in a couple reactions as I have them. But I promise as we continue on, I resolved all my camera issues and everything, and I have all that footage. So it'll be a little bit more, involved as we go along. But hopefully you guys can bear with me. And like I said, I hope it can just be more of like a chill, maybe throw it on in the background kind of playthrough, because I really did enjoy the game and I'm excited to share it with some other people. And yeah, let's get into me introducing my Rook and my Llewellyn now. So here's my Rook. I adore her so much. The amount of sliders was like so overwhelming, but in the absolute best way, because I love character creators and doing all that stuff. If you are looking for somebody who plays this game for the combat and for like strategy related stuff, like that is absolutely not me. As you can see, I am on the second lowest difficulty level because I'm just here for a good time. I'm here to, hear the story and kind of get through the kind of combat stuff, even though I do find it really fun. I am not here for a hard time. I'm here for a good time. So, yeah, I am definitely more into the kind of aesthetics of it all. So having that many sliders was really fun, but definitely a little overwhelming. I do love how she came out in the end. It took me forever to, kind of settle on her appearances and like just like all the different customizations that you can do. But yeah, adore her. Human mage, so up my alley. I usually play an elf, but I kind of felt like with my Llewellyn having such a, major part in this story, I just kind of wanted to do something like a little bit different. And honestly, I played an elf in Origins, obviously Hawk is a human, and then I played an elf in Inquisition, so I just kind of feel like it's time to wrap back around to human. I'm a total mage girly. I love playing mages. I think they're so fun. It's just, it's who I am. I know my I know my strengths, I know my weaknesses, and playing as a warrior or as a rogue is just, maybe I'll challenge myself one day, but for this first playthrough, I just am super comfortable with the mage class, so that's what we went with. Also picked Lords of Fortune because of the outfit, let's be really honest. No, I mean, like, that's really true, but also just because I am really interested in this background. I think just more because we haven't seen a lot of characters from Ravane, and the ones who we did, I adore, so I just kind of wanted to be a part of that storyline and that kind of aspect of Thetis. So and let's be really honest, like I said, this outfit, how are you gonna tell me I wasn't gonna pick this aspirational outfit? Come on, she looks so cute. And to be really honest, I am a total loot goblin, so it makes perfect sense for Golden Glory, baby. Here we have my Llewellyn. I am way too emotionally invested in honestly the whole world of Dragon Age, but really Inquisition was one of my favorite games that I've ever played. And I did, like I said, play a Llewellyn, and she was wonderful. I did my best to recreate her. There were definitely some presets that I didn't have. Also my fault for using a lot of mods when I played Inquisition, so it's all good though. I got her, pretty close, I think, to who she used to be. So she was the Soul Llewellyn. I'm obsessed with their love story. I am so unapologetic about my love for this character. I also did disband my Inquisition at the end of Trespasser. I just felt like it was the right way to go for my Inquisitor, especially as the Soul Llewellyn, who obviously, wanted to save her boo. She didn't want anybody else's opinion in there for right or wrong. And also, like I said, because of that, in my world state, I did go with the wanting to save souls from himself. His story just like really touched me and made me so sad, and I feel for this character so much. So I definitely went this route for my Inquisitor and for the Inquisition, you know, all the Inquisition people in general. So yeah, I do also quickly want to talk about my past world states. I know obviously we couldn't bring the keep into Dragon Age The Veilguard, which was a total disappointment, but I do kind of understand why, you know, it kind of had to happen that way and why it did, even though I will always be a little sad about it. But I do think that, you know, I played through all of the other games, and the decisions I made in those games had, you know, an effect on how I viewed this game too. So I just kind of want to quickly talk through those. So kind of my highlights for the 3 games. In Origins, I played as an elf mage who romanced Alistair. I adore that man. I love that character. Like, he is who I would personally pick in real life as a husband because I just love him. They both stayed Grey Wardens. And at the end of Origins, I did go through the Dark Ritual with Morgan and Alistair, which was like, that like put a pit in my gut whenever I had to play through that. Oh, I remember it being like so awful, but at the end of the day, they both got to survive and, you know, be a part of, you know, my world. So I was happy for that at least. In Dragon Age 2, I used mods. Let me just be really clear here. Use mods to romance everybody, but in my like kind of canon world state, my Hawk did romance Anders. I loved him so much from Dragon Age Origins Awakening, and so I just like watching his character arc throughout Awakening into Dragon Age 2 and through Dragon Age 2 was so, oh my gosh, like just such a great story, so tragic and so sad and so upsetting. But my Hawk did romance him. I think one thing Dragon Age has taught me is how to love tragedy, which I don't know that I necessarily forgive them for that, but you know, it's who I am now, so it's cool. So as far as like my big decisions in Inquisition, disbanded the Inquisition, romance Solus, love him to death, and you know, did vow to save him. Other ones that we didn't get to talk about in this game, which are definitely a disappointment, was the fact that I did give my Lavellan the Well of Sorrows. So, I don't know. Total bummer that we're not able to bring that choice into the Veilguard, because she was definitely using those like powers of Mythal through Trespasser, but whatever, you know, it is what it is. Another big decision that I did make in Inquisition, which I still feel very emotional about, is the decision to leave Hawk in the Fade. Like I said, I had kept Alistair Grey Warden, and it was, you know, a heartbreaking decision to make. I just felt like, because I'm still justifying it to this day, but because she had romanced Anders, he did die at the end of, you know, Dragon Age 2. I just felt like she had more of like a reason to prove to, you know, that she could save her friends and save the world from this like great evil. So I did leave her behind, and watching Varric be so torn up about that was miserable. But that was the decision that I ended up making. Like I said, I'm sad that we don't really get to bring that decision into Veilguard, because I would love to know what happened to Alistair after he went back to Weishaupt with, you know, the Wardens at the end of it all. But, you know, it is what it is, I guess. So yeah, I think that wraps up kind of all my introduction that I wanted to do. I would love to now just jump into the game. Like I said, I had a lot of issues in the first day of me playing, so as we go on, I promise I am more on screen, I have more to say, but I hope overall, you know, the vibe should just be pretty chill, and I hope that you guys enjoy.
I knew him as Solus. Smart, thoughtful, loved to hear himself talk. But long ago, he had a different name. The Dreadwolf. Ancient elven god of lies, or heroic rebel against tyranny, depending on which story you believe. In his desperate fight against the corrupt elven gods, Solus imprisoned them, creating a veil that split our world from the raw magic of the Fade. He had won. But the veil cost the elves everything. Their magic, their freedom, even their immortality. Now, Solus wants to tear down that veil and undo the damage he caused, even if that means our world has to burn. Somebody's gotta stop him, and that's where you come in.
Okay. I'm about to be here for 5 hours, so check back in later. Oh, God. Truly, the woman was too stunned to speak. I cannot believe there are this many options already. Oh my God. I'm cooked. I'm fucking cooked. Oh my God, and you can give them a lazy eye. That's so cute. What the fuck? I love this. Ugh, love me a violet eye. Oh my God, that's so pretty. What the fuck? Always good. Oh my God. And then, no, I'm always happy with the violet eye. It's like, the ember's pretty too. Cassandra, my baby. Oh, she's pretty. I love it, but no. Oh. That's actually mad cool. You should see our hair options. That's always my gripe. Oh my God, that one's so pretty. I'm already loving the hair physics, so already a win. I don't really know what I'm envisioning for her. Oh. That's a cute little ponytail. Now, who fucked her shit up like that? Tell me right now. Who? There's no blending. No. She's got it's like somebody put extensions in her hair and did not blend. That's tough. There's so many short hair options, but there's just like there's just like never. Ugh. Now, you're gonna tell me. Forget it. Just forget it. Okay, cut crease. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. She said, the world might be ending, but there's always time for cut crease. What kind of spell was we talking about? Sparkle. Oh my. A chunky sparkle. Imagine. Imagine. The world is ending. You know what? I would be that bitch too. Because why am I gonna go out ugly? You know? That doesn't make any sense. There's always time for glitter. Glitter, cut crease, and some lashes. Fuck out of here. She was advised. Are you kidding me? Okay. Let's make changes to my baby girl. Oh my God, here's another 3 hours making my old Inquisitor. Mother fuck.
I won't let this stand.
My baby girl. Oh, I cry. I'm gonna cry.
So, where were we? Oh, right. Him. Our best plan is to stop the Dreadwolf before he can perform his ritual. After following his trail across half the known world,
Eric, my boy. Love you.
we finally tracked him to Minrathous, capital of the Tevinter Imperium.
So
But to find the Dreadwolf in a city this big, we need a local expert. So, naturally, our story begins where all great stories begin. With the seediest bar in town. And a missing contact.
Oh, it looks so good. Oh my gosh.
Let's try this again. Where's Nevgalis?
You think you can come into my bar and make demands?
She's so cute. Come on.
It's not a demand, it's an offer. Telling me what I need to know, it's the smart play here.
How'd you figure, sweet talker?
Nevgalis is my only shot at finding the Dreadwolf. I need to know where she is. We were supposed to meet here, in your bar. But you let Venatori cultists drag her away.
I didn't let them. They paid me.
So answer my questions and walk away with the coin. Or spend it cleaning up the place when I'm through. Your choice.
You're adorable. Dumat Plaza. That's where you'll find Nevgalis.
Thank you.
You want to get yourself killed fighting the Venatori? It's your ass.
That offer's good for all of you too. No?
If they won't listen to you, they can always listen to Bianca.
Eric, my cookie, my baby.
Your friend Nevgalis is at Dumat Plaza.
I heard. That's why you're my second in command. Although for the record, you might be too charming for your own good.
What did I have to worry about? You were there watching my back.
Yeah.
Come on. Harding will be worried.
All right. Break's over.
I hope Nev's as good at finding people as you claim.
She's the best damn detective I've ever met. If she says she's got a lead on Solus, I believe her. The Archon's palace. Something must have gotten them riled up.
Should we be in more of a hurry to get out of here?
We don't want to look conspicuous. Just get out of here nice and casual. Find Nevgalis and stop Solus.
You still think you can talk him down before he starts his big ritual?
That ritual is going to tear down the veil. The only thing separating us from the Fade and an endless number of demons. I have to talk him down.
Wait! But I didn't do anything!
Get down.
Are they after us? Is it because of the bar?
word travels fast in Minrathous.
We've got to help her.
We don't have time to get arrested, especially if we... Oh, crap.
We're too late.
The ritual started. But if we hurry, we can still stop Solus before it finishes. Let's go! Harding's this way.
Is Solus summoning demons on purpose?
My guess is the veil is weakening, and they're slipping through the cracks.
Spirks may have
And
seen
when the
this
veil
one through
comes
quest
down
before.
completely?
Then the whole world is going to look a lot like this. Come on, this way. It should get us to Harding.
You're safe now. Get inside and bar the door as quick as you can, okay?
Thank you, miss.
Harding, you all right?
I've been doing what I can to help. The ritual must be weakening the veil. There are a lot of scared people out here.
And a lot of demons. Haven't seen this many come through the Fade in years.
And what about you two? Are you okay?
We're good, but we need to move.
Agreed. Solus isn't waiting, neither can we.
Have you got my gear?
Right over there. Where's Nev Gallus? Wasn't she at the meeting point?
The Venatori got to her first. They grabbed her before we arrived and paid off the bar owner to keep it quiet.
I'm not surprised our detective did something to piss off a cult of murderous blood mages, but their timing stinks. The bar owner said the Venatori took Nev to Dumont Plaza. Can you get us there, Harding?
Not a problem. I saw Dumont Plaza while I was scouting the area, and it was crawling with Venatori. Follow me.
Eyes up. We've got company.
Here they come. I think that's the last of them.
Good. Let's get to Dumont Plaza and find Nev. You two all right? Patch yourselves up if you need it.
I don't get it. If Solus tears down the veil, doesn't that destroy everything?
Solus always talked about how beautiful the ancient world was,
That world existed before the Veil, and he wants to bring it back.
even if his ritual kills us all in the process.
You are in violation of Imperial order.
Oh no, I think that's Dumont Plaza.
Let's move.
They're the ones who made trouble at the bar.
Venatori cultists!
Hold it close. Reinforcements should be here soon.
I hate these assholes.
Looks like the Venatori put up a barrier to block the way.
More intruders!
Avenge our fallen brethren!
Friendly bunch of cultists, aren't they?
Back in the Lords of Fortune, we refused to take jobs from them. And we'll take jobs from almost anybody.
Good to know you have standards.
All citizens must remain indoors until the magical anomaly is fully contained.
They're allies of Nev Gallus! Kill them all!
Barik Tetris! The Venatori own these streets.
Venatori, take your revenge!
Another barrier. But it looks like Nev's work, not the Venatori's.
Period queen. I love her.
Eric, hiding. Not the worst timing.
Nev, it's so good to see you. We thought the Venatori had kidnapped you.
They thought the same thing. A lot of Venatori in the city have reason to hate me. Figured I'd play along. Find out who wanted to settle the score this time. Then the sky started raining demons. So I'm back on the job.
Appreciate it. Rook, this is Nev Gallus, our local expert. She's gonna help us find Solus. Nev, meet Rook. Harding and I found her a while back. Thought we could use an expert on trouble.
Rook, like the chess piece?
One of the strongest pieces on the board, but she tends to think in straight lines.
Nice to meet you. Based on the Venatori, you've got excellent taste in enemies.
I do my best.
You said you had a lead?
I haven't seen Solus in person, but I did find hints of old magic, similar to what you get in elven ruins. I traced it to a building beneath Our Lady of Victory. That's where your man is hiding.
Then let's go. Before this ritual he's doing gets any worse.
Worse, this ritual's already drawing more power than I'd expect from a dozen mages. You told me he was working alone.
I also told you he was an ancient elven god.
An elven god. Well, whatever he is, he's causing trouble in my city. Let's go.
All citizens in the Canal District must remain in their homes.
So we catch him while he's doing his ritual, so he can't fight us.
That's the hope. If it comes to a straight-up fight, we're dead.
We can...
I'm getting too old for this.
There. That's the building I tracked Solus to.
Looks like the Venatori also found it. And then demons found them.
By order of the King, you must surrender immediately.
Enchantment on the entrance. I can get it.
So this is the Dreadwolf's hideout.
One of them, at least. Not sure how long he's been here.
Some of this looks ancient.
Solus has been around longer than Minrathous itself.
I'm gonna cry. What we got?
Broken chains. Solus is freeing slaves.
Solus hates slavery. One of the few things we actually agreed on.
He said the other elven gods were tyrants who oppressed his people. He was trying to help them.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he was.
What do you see?
No sign of Solus. Just a big glowing window or mirror or something.
Well, that sounds ominous.
It's an illusion. Let me through. Oh, I hate that. Oh, I hate that. I don't like that. White spaces.
Ancient elves doing something to a dragon, I think.
Yeah. Trying to control it, maybe?
Solus said the other elven gods were evil. If they were binding dragons, he was right about that much, at least.
More demons. It sounds like that opened something below.
Then let's have a look. This the big glowing window you saw earlier, Rook?
It's called an alluvian. They're elven and very old.
It acts like a doorway from one place to another. Solus uses them to get around quickly.
He must have gone through it.
Well, we're not in Minrathous anymore.
I know these trees. This is Arlethan Forest.
And there's your ritual. The power involved. I've never seen anything like it.
The tremors are getting worse.
And we've got demons.
Naturally.
And I thought the demons were bad back in Minrathous.
The Fade's a mess this close to the ritual. No telling what could come through.
Does it feel like those tremors are getting worse?
Keep moving and try not to think about it.
Yeah, this is like not the time to be doing this, but it looks so good. It looks so good. Already got that.
We We get tremors every time one of those big crystals at the ritual site lights up.
Not many of them left to light. Might want to hurry.
Listen, I know we're in a rush, but just let me just need to see anything. Sorry. There's money. I like money.
Quite a few of them, aren't there?
Nothing compared to how many we'll get if Solus finishes his ritual.
We have to stop this demon quickly.
Watch the lightning!
How did a demon this large get through the veil?
It's a pride demon. Damn thing probably sensed Solus's ego.
Everyone all right?
Good enough. Let's get to Solus.
Those hair physics are so good. I love them. Cookie there. Okay, Harding. Yes, ma'am.
All right. I'll take it from here.
Are you sure?
Positive. You three just keep the demons off me while I talk to him.
Varric, Solus isn't gonna stop just because an old friend asks nicely.
Solus needs someone to sell him another option, to help him justify changing his mind.
Why would I know?
We've got your back. If anyone can get through to him, you can.
Thanks, Rook. Whatever else he is, he's my friend. And if he won't listen to me, then he'll hear from Bianca.
More demons!
Take care of the team for me.
I would say that like you're gonna not be here, Varric. Please.
Hey, Chuckles. Hope I'm not interrupting.
I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna
All
cry.
right. Let's buy him some time.
Hell yeah.
I hope Varric is getting through to Solus.
We better talk fast. We can't hold these demons off forever.
The veil is a wound inflicted upon this world. It must be healed.
By drowning the world in demons?
I have taken precautions to minimize the damage, Varric.
Minimize the... People are dying right now. You need to listen. Please.
Bianca, no!
People are always dying. It is what they do.
Shit. We need a better plan.
Do you want me to take the shot?
Won't work. He's too powerful.
What if we disrupt the ritual?
How?
See those statues? If we break the scaffolding holding that one up, the whole thing will come down on Solus.
It's risky. Interrupting a ritual of this scale will have consequences.
And what about the demons? Varric needs us to hold them off.
Right, you two stay here. I'll bring down the statue.
What? No. Stepping into all that raw magic is suicide.
The storm could tear you apart.
Anyone got a better idea?
Fine, but you'll need backup. I'm with you.
I'm a mage. I'll go.
Either way, someone needs to stay back and deal with the
I'm
demons.
also a mage, but... Come on, Harding.
Let's go, Harding. Nev, keep the demons off us.
You got it.
This is it!
Bring down that scaffolding!
Why? Why tear down the veil, knowing all the lives it'll cost?
We shared a journey years ago. Do you believe that I would do this if there was some other better option?
The pillar's weak, but
It isn't falling! We need to push it!
I'm with you!
Together!
Harding.
Now!
That's right.
You came a long way and made a valiant effort, Varric, but this story does not end with my downfall.
He's just always wrong. I love him.
Varric! Varric! Oh no, no, no! Harding!
Let's go! This way! This way!
Just a little bit of blood. Just like a little bit of blood. Okay. Oh, Varric. No, because like, how did he's been around for so long. I knew it was gonna happen, but fuck.
You have no idea what you have done.
Solus? I know what I did. I stopped you from destroying the world.
I was not destroying the world.
Baby, come on, baby.
When you disrupted my ritual, the magical energies pulled me here, into the Fade.
Okay, so that's why you're here. But why am I here?
Your physical body is unconscious, but you shed a few drops of blood at the ritual site. Enough for a tenuous connection.
Blood magic?
Firstly, I abhor the use of blood magic. Secondly, had I the power to control you, I would already have used it.
Alright, you brought me here to talk. What are we talking about?
The Evanurus, or as you would call them, the Elven Gods. The creatures that escaped. In ancient times, they ruled the elves, but that was not enough. They sought not just to be obeyed, but to be worshipped. When I rebelled, they drew on the horrific magic of the Blight, corrupting all they saw until I trapped them. Thanks to you, though, I am now trapped, and the blighted Elven Gods walk free.
Right, you were innocently doing nothing when we came along.
The prison in which I had trapped them had begun to crumble. I was moving them to another.
So you weren't tearing down the veil and drowning the world in demons and wild magic?
I had a plan.
Varric always said you'd have a big explanation for why none of this was your fault.
Varric?
Yeah, he said that's your style. Never quite lies, clever half-truths and let you convince yourself you're doing the right thing. He tried to talk to you anyway, and now he's hurt.
Varric is quite practiced at shading the truth himself.
So those things that got out, you said they were gods?
They said they were gods. Blighted, tyrannical, sadistic gods. It took all my power to imprison them millennia ago, but I am certain you will be fine.
That's really helpful. What are you, the elven god of sarcasm?
Lies, treachery, and rebellion, depending upon the story. And how could I help? I do not have my ritual dagger. I cannot access my network of mirrors to travel from the lighthouse to anywhere in the world. All I can offer is what I know.
Helpful advice from the elven god of, and I am quoting you here, lies, treachery, and rebellion.
Depending on the story.
Elganan and Gillenane are your problem to solve. This is your responsibility now.
Why? Why tear down the veil?
Do you want me to take the shot?
You have no idea what you have done. This is your responsibility now.
Well, look who's still with us.
You look who's still with us.
Varric, you're okay. But I saw Solus stab you. You fell.
Trust me, kid. I've had worse. It'd take more than a flesh wound to stop me.
I don't know about that, baby.
Don't think I'll be making it out to the field anytime soon, though.
What happened?
I did my best to talk sense into Solus, but of course, he wasn't listening. He never does.
The plan did go a little wrong.
Yeah. Nev got everyone out, by the skin of her teeth mostly. And before you start worrying, Harding will be fine. She's made of sterner stuff than either one of us. Or, at least, she's a lot tougher than me.
I should have come up with a better plan. I should have...
You worked with what you had. And you succeeded, by the way. World isn't drowning in demons.
It isn't over, though. We trapped Solus in the Fade, but something else got out. Something...
Rook, you've got this. I've seen your work. Like the unfortunate business involving a corrupt noble and that ancient evil. There's a reason I dragged you into this whole Solus mess. You're clever, adaptable, and you don't know when to quit.
Rook? You're awake. Sorry, I didn't mean to barge in. I was just looking for Elfroot.
No, it's fine.
I hardly got that, buddy.
I was just gonna stretch my legs.
Oh, Rook. Watch your step out there. If you put a foot wrong, you'll fall forever. Yeah, on top of everything else, the Illuvian took us to the Fade. The place where dreams come from, so... that. Yeah.
Then I really need to look around.
Yeah, you should. And we should talk about things. Maybe find Nev. She's outside, looking around. There's a room with a table down the stairs. I'll meet you there.
Go ahead, Rook. I need to sleep.
Tough start.
See you later, kid.
He's not gonna make it to the end. I'm gonna prepare myself as if he's not gonna.
Whoa.
I'm saying.
Look who's with us.
We're really in the Fade.
Land of raw magic, nightmares, and this, apparently. It's a lot to take in.
Harding thought we should talk about what comes next.
She's not wrong. But if you need a breather, can't hurt to look around first. Wisps. Figures are in the Fade, but I swear they're following me.
You alright?
Strange place you've fallen into, but I'll work with it. You know me.
Do I?
I know Varric wanted you for the job. You know the same about me. It's a start.
She kind of bad, but that's okay.
A bad start. Unless you always meet people when something's on fire.
Most of the time. It comes with a line of work.
Right. You take a lot of notes. What about?
Lately, what we know, or knew, before Solus changed the game.
And it's...
Not much. I'm sure Lace would hate to hear that, but one step at a time.
Okay, so step one is figure out what we're chasing.
Right. And the 20 other questions that need answers...
That's step two?
I can see why Varric brought you on.
We've just got to start somewhere.
It wasn't supposed to go this way. What do we do now? What do we do?
Harding?
Oh, hey, Rook. How's it going?
I should be asking you that. I got you hurt.
This is a dangerous job. Everyone knew that signing on. There's so much to do. We have to keep going.
You don't slow down for much, do you?
You sound just like Varric. And I always said, Well, someone's got to keep you on your toes, old man. So, that's what I'm here to do. That's what I have to do. We need to get back to the ritual site, don't we? Let's stop worrying about me and go do that. Come get me when you're ready to go.
So, we stopped the ritual.
And Varric paid the price.
Hey, Varric made his choice to go talk with Solus. He knew the risks, we all did.
And now Solus is gone. And we're here. Wherever here is. Besides in the Fade.
Solus called it the Lighthouse.
He did? When?
While I was out cold. He showed up in my dream, and he's really mad that we stopped his ritual.
Good.
He's also trapped in some kind of prison in the Fade. Not happy about that either.
You're sure that wasn't just a dream? It's a reasonable reaction.
Solus can speak with people in their dreams. Even kill them.
I'm safe on that front. I bled a little when I got knocked out. Enough that he can gripe at me, but not enough that he can make my head explode.
So Solus is using blood magic? Like any normal mage would to play with your mind?
But he's not a normal mage, like I told you. He's an elven god.
Putting together a nice ritual doesn't make him a god.
Nev, I'm a mage, you're a mage. Solus is more than that. That ritual was more than some circle mage could have pulled off. Even more than a Tevinter Magister.
All right, well, we've stopped the ritual and there doesn't seem to be an immediate danger. For now. You're certain Solus can't use blood magic to affect your mind?
I'm not certain of anything. But we're not out of danger.
What do you mean?
Solus had 2 of the other elven gods imprisoned. When he got trapped, they escaped.
So those things we saw come out of the Fade when the ritual went wild, those are...
Elganon and Gillinane. 2 of the ancient elven gods that Solus rebelled against. Solus warned me about them being evil, which is pretty rich coming from the guy who just tried to tear down the Veil.
You don't believe him?
No, that's the problem. I do believe him. He said they were horrific tyrants.
Tyrants so powerful, elven history remembers them as gods.
Solus says Elganon and Gillinane drew on the Blight for power and became corrupted. That was when he imprisoned them.
So instead of one god running around, we have 2. And they're not just powerful, they're blighted.
We need to get out there and stop them.
Just like that, without Varric. And you're still getting back on your feet.
I'm fine. We can't just sit here and do nothing.
We need to investigate. Figure out what we're dealing with before we rush in and make things worse.
And how many more people will get hurt, get killed, while we spend time investigating?
If Elganon and Gillinane are worse than Solus, we can't go in blind. We need to know what they can do and what they want.
But we only have Solus's word about all of this.
Then let's go investigate for ourselves. We find out what we're dealing with, and then we take our shot.
Fine. The Illuvian led us here instead of back to Minrathous.
Let's hope it goes back to the ritual site. Maybe we can find some clues at the scene of the crime.
Harding, are you okay to go?
I'm not gonna sit back while elven gods destroy the world because I have a headache.
All right then. Let's get back to the ritual site.
The Illuvian has its own special room. It's just down the stairs.
For all we know, there's a dozen demons waiting on the other side of that Illuvian.
If it even takes us back to Arlithin.
Harding, you sure you're up for this?
I'm fine.
Well then.
Just 3 badass
Shall we?
bitches, you know what I'm saying?
Let's do this.
That's what I'm talking about. Just 3 babes about to save the world. No big deal.
It's quiet. Well, isn't that a surprise?
There's the ritual site. But if the gods really did get out, they're not here anymore.
Right, let's take a look around and see if we can find it.
Shut it down!
I'm trying! It's not working! I can't contain it!
Strife? Irlin? It's me, Lace Harding.
Harding? What are you doing back in Arlethan?
It's complicated.
I can see that.
Rook, Nev, this is Strife and Irlin. Varric and I met them when we first started hunting down Solus. They're veil jumpers, experts in ancient elven magic.
Hardly experts. I should have been able to shut that artifact down. I'm sorry, Tarith.
It's not your fault. Since the sky ripped open, the magic's been surging. Bunch of artifacts that had been dormant for centuries started coming alive. This is because of Finn Harel's, Solus's ritual, isn't it? You all were supposed to stop him.
We did stop him. The sky's not pulling itself apart anymore, is it?
But
it didn't go as cleanly as we hoped. Solus got pulled into the Fade and two somethings got pulled out. Or someones, I mean. Two of the evil elven gods, Elganon and Gillinane.
Mathalanast.
the elven gods of old, the Evan-Urus.
If they truly have returned,
Then things just got a whole lot worse.
Anything you can tell us about these gods?
Solus might be a bastard, but compared to the Evan-Urus, let's just say they weren't known for being kind rulers.
there's a reason Solus led a rebellion against the Evan-Urus, and a reason he imprisoned them.
But now they've escaped.
Tareth is in bad shape. We need to get him back to the camp.
We've still got dozens of veil jumpers unaccounted for.
How can we help?
We need to find Belara Lute. She's the best there is at working with our ancient artifacts.
And also at blowing them up.
She was off looking for another artifact before this ritual shook everything loose. If anyone can get a handle on all this wild magic and the artifacts it's setting off, it'll be her.
Right. Then you two get your friend back to your camp and we'll find Belara.
Harding, I need you to stay with Strife and Eolin, all right?
What? No, I'm coming with you.
You're a great shot, Harding. You can help the Veil Jumpers here. They need you.
Fine. Since they need me.
We'll meet you back at the Veil Jumper camp. It's just south of here.
Belara's out near some elven ruins to the west. At least she was 3 days ago. I'd start your search there.
Good luck, Rook. And thank you.
The Rook's voice actor sounds like Nine Fingers. And I love that. I loved Nine Fingers. I loved her voice. I wonder if it's the same person, but even if it's not, she sounds similar enough that it makes me happy.
Is it me, or is there something strange about this fog?
I've never seen fog like this. Something's not right. So that suit of armor is moving. About to have a problem.
Gotcha. Oh, people. Where'd you come from?
Bellara? Bellara Luther. Strife and Earlin sent us to find you.
Who are you, exactly?
Call me Rook.
Nev Gallus.
Wait, I know that name, but protocol is to wait a full week before they send anyone out to look for me. I've only been gone 3 days.
Well, the situation's changed. For the worse, unfortunately. The elven gods, Elganon and Gillinane, have escaped Fen-Harel's prison. And it seems like they want to destroy the world.
Oh, yes, that is very much for the worse. Okay, wait. I need a second.
I've had a couple of days and I'm still trying to work my head around it.
It does sort of explain a few things, though.
Like what exactly?
The surge of raw magic in the area. These artifacts started waking up a while ago, but in fits and starts. One here, a couple there. Then, a couple of days ago, the sky split open. And now, raw magic. Thick as fog. Only a god, or gods, could have done that. There's something kind of exciting about it. And dangerous. Really dangerous. Dangerous enough that I was gonna head back to the Veil Jumper camp, but...
But what?
See that shimmer? That's a veil bubble. It's separating us from the rest of the real world, so to speak. You can only pass through it one way. Once you're in, you can't get out.
Strife and Earlin said you're their best Veil Jumper. Hope that means you've got an idea.
Maybe. A bubble like that? There has to be something at the center that's generating it. Something powerful. If we can find it and remove it, safely, I mean, the bubble itself should collapse.
And then we're back in reality?
I sure hope so.
Well then, let's get going.
I've been trying to get to the artifact at the center of the bubble, but these magical constructs keep getting in the way.
A few dozen demons shouldn't be a problem.
Spirits, not demons. They're animating those suits of armor. The armor's attuned to the artifact, to protect it from threats.
Ah, and I'm guessing it sees us as threats.
Is that water just swirling into the air?
We call that kind the whirlpool. The anomaly, I mean. Never seen one this size, though. Demons! Right where we need to go.
Then let's deal with them quick.
Any ideas on what the artifact we're looking for might be?
I have a couple of theories, but nothing definite. We might find some clues in the ruins, though.
I don't usually see elven ruins that haven't been picked over.
Not many people come this far into Arlathan. Just veil jumpers, mostly.
And people trying to save the world, apparently.
Do you know what this place was?
Could have been a temple, could have been where they stored food. But judging by the sentinels, it's probably something important. It almost feels like an armory, or something like that.
Why would there be an armory this far out?
Warlords. Ancient elves had a lot of them.
Well, isn't this a sight?
Wait, is this? No, it can't be. Not here.
Can't be what?
We have to get over there. The artifact we're looking for must be inside.
No way across. Think we can make the jump?
Oh, no, we can make a bridge. There should be a power crystal somewhere nearby.
Got it.
Bring it over here and slot it in. And there we go. Easy.
Wow, isn't that something?
A resonance amplifier. It's drawing magic from the ring temple to this area. I need to shut it down before we can go up the path. But doing that will attract anything nasty that's hanging around.
We're ready.
Can't get along.
That's the last of the magic energy. Path should be clear ahead. So you're really Nev Gallus? The detective from Minrathis?
Last time I checked.
I've read about you. You've gone after some powerful mages before, but Fen-Harel? The real Fen-Harel?
And now Elganon and Gillenane, apparently.
My actual gods are out there trying to end the world, and Nev Gallus is on the case. I can't believe it.
Someone met a bad end here.
Even mages have trouble with the artifacts here. They expect them to work like, you know, normal magic. But they're different. The magic's more alive somehow. Another Sentinel construct. We'll have to take it down. Okay, easy enough. But watch out. Whenever you see one, there's more nearby. Seeing these kinds of ruins never gets old.
Anything here that can help you piece together what exactly that artifact is?
I have a theory, but we're miles away from where that artifact should be. It means I was right.
Right about what?
About where we are. It's an armory. And I think I know what the artifact is.
Made it through. So if this is an armory, what sort of artifact are we finding? A weapon?
An archive spirit.
A what?
A creature of the Fade, bound to a crystal. Ancient elves used them to store knowledge and to help them dream. Mythalinast. Darkspawn.
That's what the Darkspawn looking like. Oh my god, that's foul.
Rook gets that one.
Darkspawn. Here. I never would have believed it. Until today.
That's fucking gross. They're so icky. Ew, they're so ugly. I'm upset. I mean, like, they were never great to look at, but that's pretty nasty.
Another one of those resonance amplifiers.
Get ready. Once I shut it down, the path ahead will remain blocked until the magic dissipates.
We've got your back.
Sure thing. I've never seen Darkspawn this deep into Arlathan Forest before. As far as I know, it's never happened.
Could the Elven Gods be commanding the Darkspawn? Solus did say they were blighted.
You saw those Darkspawn, though? Something was different about them.
And we'll stop them, once we get out of this bubble.
Right. Let's get to that central temple. More Darkspawn, right where you broke that wall.
And another resonance amplifier.
Should be the last one, I hope.
Fingers crossed.
The last barrier's down. We're close. I can feel it. Have you noticed something about the blight? Where it is, I mean? It's almost like it's feeding off the elven magic. If that building's what I think it is, then the alignment means we're here. This is it. This is where it was kept.
Where what was kept?
The archive spirit, or as the ancient elves called it, the Nodus Derthalin. It means the inevitability of knowledge.
Why is it called that?
I don't know, actually. The notes were never very clear on that, but I plan to find out.
More constructs ahead.
The inner sanctum. We're getting closer. Looks like this door is going to need a second power crystal.
Then let's go find one.
Ballista. I bet we could use it to break through that wall. We did it! All that's left is the Nodus Derthalin. I have so many questions for it.
You're going to ask it questions?
It's an archive spirit. You'll see. Okay, here it is. The Nodus Derthalin.
So we take it and we're good, right? We can head back?
Oh, I wish. No, it's a lot trickier than that.
As if darkspawn demons and animated suits of armor aren't tricky enough.
What do you mean by tricky, exactly?
If I remove the artifact the way I'd usually do it, it'll explode and take out half of Arlathan with it. Good news is, I think I can shunt the energy somewhere else. Okay, here we go. The way the magic is pulsing, I've never seen this before. It's almost like it's breathing. Ogre! That's an ogre! Wasn't expecting to fight an ogre today. Then again, I also didn't expect to learn that my gods are rampaging around and trying to end the world. Just one of those days. Okay. Let's see. Okay. There we go. Ooh. No. That's good. I think. Oh.
What does that crystal do?
Keeps the artifact powered. Focuses the ambient magical energy. That's why these things still work, thousands of years later. Oh. No, you don't.
Sulanan, Vir Sulevanan, and Asal Dirthara.
Well then.
I am the Nodus Derthalin.
Right, I have questions.
I am the Nodus Derthalin. What do you...
Where'd the spirit go? The Nodus Derthalin, I mean.
It went back into the crystal, but the crystal's broken. Until I fix it. It's kinda my thing, fixing magical stuff. Strife and Irulan will want to know about this. And the Blight, and the Darkspawn. Let me know when you're ready to head to the Veil-Jumper camp.
11 wounded, 16 on bed rest, and some of our most experienced fighters are still missing.
We're running out of veil jumpers. Whatever's going on out there, it's scary.
Jahel and Milva never reported back from Demeter's crossing.
There are 100 people living in that village, or near enough. You're back, and you're alive. Good.
Sounds like things have gotten a lot worse since we left.
Darkspawn. They're showing up all over Arlathan, attacking anyone in their path.
We've evacuated 3 daily settlements already.
We ran into Darkspawn too, near the Nodus Dirthalan.
Wait, you found the Nodus Dirthalan? The archive spirit? We could ask it about the gods. Figure out their next move.
If it weren't broken, maybe. But we're not getting anything out of it anytime soon.
Meanwhile, veil jumpers are disappearing. Something out there took them.
I know. But maybe, if we find them...
We find the gods. Or at least some sign of where they might be.
But Arlathan Forest is huge. Where do we even begin to look for them?
Demeter's Crossing.
What?
Irulan and Strife. When we came in, you said you'd lost contact with Demeter's Crossing. We could go check it out. The 3 of us, I mean.
You mean 4? You're not leaving me behind.
You were just wounded. We can...
You'll have to tie me up to keep me here.
I don't know what you're going to find there, Rook. Likely nothing good. But you'd be saving people. And it might get you on the trail of the gods.
Demeter's Crossing's on the far side of the lake. There's a small boat at the docks. It'll take you there. Watch your back out there. And good luck.
I hope you guys enjoyed my first playthrough. Like I said, a little, definitely didn't have like a ton of meat in it, but I promise it gets better as we go along, and I hope you guys are excited for the next part of the playthrough. See you guys later. Bye, team.